Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius for the first part of November. So Aquarius, I hope you all are doing well. I want to remind my viewers that this is a general reading, and of course that means it can apply to any kind of situation or circumstance you might be dealing with. It might also apply to any kind of relationship you're dealing with as well, romantic or otherwise. It's also important to be flexible with the energy. Don't be overly concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns I'm using to describe them. You can be represented by any of the characters that may show up in the cards. And this means, of course, you might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could feel like you're cross-watching. Parts of the reading may resonate while other parts may not, so take what does and leave behind the rest. Obviously, I hope that you enjoy the reading, but I hope that it resonates as well. And then, of course, I hope you get something out of it. I hope it's worth your while. So I apologize ahead of time if you hear the meowing in the living room. The cat is in one of his moods. He's kind of chasing his toy around. He's been on the prowl, acting like he's hunting. And when he grabs his toy, he acts like he caught a mouse or something like that. And then he's been sprinting from the living room to the kitchen back and forth. So if you see movement back there, that's what's going on. Although I think he's calming down now. Now he's grooming himself. And Aquarius, I know you don't want a narrative of what's going on with the cat, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started for Aquarius and see what's in the cards for you guys. Here we go. Oops. I gotta do one more shuffle. If I get ready to cut and a card flops out or something weird happens, my rule is I have to give it one more shuffle. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here we go. It kind of did it again. This top card kind of flopped, but I'm not going to shuffle this time. Okay, here we go. We have Strength in reverse. And the Four of Swords. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Four of Pentacles. King of Wands. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, we may have three separate people on the table so far already with this King of Pentacles, Empress, and King of Wands, but I'm probably gonna get another set of cards out here before I decide that for sure. Let's talk about the King of Wands, because he's definitely a significant character. He might be tied in with this King of Pentacles. The King of Wands is typically someone who has leadership qualities about him. This could be somebody who's in a position of power or in a position of authority. This could be a patriarch of a family. And again, as a female, you can embody this kind of energy. This is somebody who might be a boss or the head of an organization, somebody who is very creative, aggressive in nature when it comes to making decisions and taking action. He's a team player. Sylvester, stop making so much noise. It's going to seem like he's obeying me because he stopped meowing, but he's just grooming again. He'll start meowing again, I'm sure. Probably bothers me more than it does you. Okay, sorry, Aquarius. Distracted again. So this King of Wands is, again, somebody who could be in a position where he makes decisions for other people. He's in charge of something. Maybe he's delegating responsibility or organizing people or supporting and guiding others, something of that nature. I'm going to get another set of cards out here and see what else we get. So that's character number one. I want to remind you, if you end up resonating with this reading, Aquarius, you can be represented by any of the characters, or you may not show up in the cards at all. Maybe you'll feel like you're cross-watching. We have the Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil, Ten of Swords, there he goes, King of Pentacles in the upright this time, clarifying this Empress, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Sylvester, please stop. Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so I think this King of Pentacles, which showed up in the upright now, is also this King of Wands. But I might change my mind. So there's some kind of opportunity that this King of Wands has before him. He's got some kind of opportunity. This could be to take something to the next level, for example, if he's the head of a business, or maybe he's got an investment sitting in front of him that he could take advantage of, or maybe this person is seeing an opportunity to work with somebody to create or build something. But there's something here, and it could potentially be profitable. But I think he's concerned about it. I think he's kind of wrestling in his head. He's kind of mulling over the situation and maybe a little bit conflicted about it because he's not sure if it's the right move. It may not feel right to him. There's something off about it. He may be feeling a little cautious, thinking, wait a minute, this doesn't quite feel right to me at this point in time. There's something about this that is not right. I think it has to do with somebody that he might be working with. So I feel like this King of Wands is moving towards something that he really wants. So he might be motivated to think things are moving along smoothly, things are going as planned. This opportunity that's sitting in front of me is ready ready for the taking. This is my chance to make a move. Because there's this optimism about something that he's moving toward or something that he's trying to manifest for himself. But there's something not quite right. And I think he's trying to figure it out right now. And I think it has to do with somebody that he's working with or something that he's connected with. It actually could be this King of Pentacles. I'm starting to think now this is a separate person, but I'm going to get a third set out here and see what else we get. So right now I feel like this King of Wands has an opportunity in front of him, but he's a little bit concerned about going for it because there's something off about it, and I think it has to do with a connection or a relationship. That's what I have so far. So let's get this next set out for Aquarius and see what else we get. We have the Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so here's what I have so far, Aquarius. I think this King of Pentacles is a separate person. I think these two work together, or this is a workplace situation, or these two could be creating something together. Maybe they're business partners, maybe they've made an investment together, but there is this, it doesn't feel like an intimate connection. It could be a family connection, but I feel more than anything that this could potentially be a workplace dynamic or a working relationship. One that it's still an active relationship, but I think there's a question here. I think there's a question here as to the motive behind the connection. I think the two parties are seeing things differently. There's been a change in this King of Pentacles. He's been dealing with something, or there's some kind of shadow energy he's been working through. It might be related to finances or feeling insecure about those tangible things in life. So maybe your home or your job or paying the bills, that kind of thing. It feels like there's some, maybe in the past there was some problem with this King of Pentacles. Maybe he wasn't consistent with holding down a job, or maybe he wasn't able to I'm sitting here trying to think of a million different examples, but I think you get my gist here. I think that he's been working through some shadow energy. So it feels like he's been making some progress. He's kind of maybe come to terms with something, or he has resolved some issues that he was going through, but it feels like he's making some progress. But I think that there's some hesitation surrounding this partnership with this King of Wands. Now this King of Wands has been manifesting something, or has been working towards something he really wants. But I do also believe that the King of Wands, again, I said this before, this is somebody who could, you know, has leadership qualities and could potentially be in a position of power or authority, but he's also a team player. He also works with other people. And whatever it is he wants, he also wants it because I think it'll benefit other people. So this could be, you know, his mindset with regard to his business. If he's a businessman and the people he works, who work for him, you know, everybody's got that common goal. And so progress in the business means, you know, the people who work for him obviously are going to benefit. They get their bonuses or raises or whatever that looks like, right? Success in some manner. So I think this is a personal goal for him, but I also believe that he sees it as being beneficial to others as well. This King of Pentacles, and I think this Empress in reverse is actually representing his energy as well. So that's a good example of why you should be flexible with the gender of the cards, because this to me is representing one person. So I think that this King of Pentacles has worked through some things, but there is an indication that there is still some issue lingering for this person. And it could be that he's insecure. It could be that he feels like he's not on solid ground yet. He's not feeling sure of himself yet. He may need to get himself back up on solid ground again. But there's some indication that he's not ready to work as a team yet. He still needs to focus on himself. But that might be what's in question here, is that this King of Pentacles, for whatever reason, feels like he's important to this King of Wands with regard to moving towards this Ace of Pentacles. So again, this could be a business partnership. These two could work together. I think this King of Wands, it feels like he might be hopeful that the timing's right, but it's not, because this King of Pentacles is not ready, or there's something off about him. So, interesting story. It feels like there's a lot going on here, Aquarius. It feels like this story could probably go a bunch of different ways. I mean, obviously, if it's resonating with you, that's great. If it's not, don't try to make it fit. It does feel like it's one of those stories where if it does resonate, you're going to know it. It either does or it doesn't. Because this does feel kind of interesting and specific. I think that this King of Wands could be considering the timing of this Ace of Pentacles. Like, I want to go ahead and move toward this right now, but the timing may be off because this King of Pentacles is not ready, or there's something going on with him that he needs to take care of first. So he's feeling tentative because he's concerned, how is it going to affect other people? If I do this now, how is it going to affect other people? Maybe I'll get what I want, but is it going to be good for everybody else? You know what I mean? That's what I have with these cards. So he might be considering his actions right now and concerned that the timing is just not right now. It's a mistake to make a move in this moment in time. So if you're resonating with this reading and you're this King of Wands, I think you need to be patient. With regard to this Ace of Pentacles, for some reason I don't get the feeling like it's necessary or urgent to jump on this right now. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, like, you have some time. I think that it's more about this King of Wands wanting it now, so it's a matter of maintaining some patience, which is something that this King of Pentacles would have, but the King of Wands probably is a little bit less patient because he wants to act right now. It is possible, so I'm just going to throw this out there, this King of Pentacles, like I said at the very beginning of the reading, and this King of Wands could very well be the same person. And this King of Wands is working through some shadow energy with a specific piece of his personality, his King of Pentacles personality, the one who, slow and steady wins the race, the one who is reliable, puts his head down, works hard. He's a protector, a provider. He's going to get the job done. But he's also very grounded and someone who does have patience, who will do what it takes to make sure, he's dotting his I's and crossing his T's and taking care of business the way it needs to be done. So it could be that this is the same person. But I'm reading as though it's two separate people because that's how it feels more strongly. to me. So let's see what else we get for Aquarius. We have the Page of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. The Sun. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands again. And then the Star in reverse. Okay, so there's something that this King of Pentacles isn't ready for. It could be that he still needs more training, or he needs more time to learn, or he needs more time to acquire assets or money to invest or information, or maybe he needs to learn a trade, or he needs to acquire some kind of resource. But this King of Pentacles, I think, is in partnership with this King of Wands, and I think this King of Wands is ready to make a move. I think he wants to see this come in for him, but it's not time. It's not time, because this King of Pentacles, who feels like he is significant within this situation, is just not ready. And then I do feel like, again, there's a sense that he's been working through something, and the fact that he had to deal with this situation, I think it was personal. Whatever this King of Pentacles is dealing with, it feels personal. He's been working through it, and it has caused delays in the past, I think. Probably for this King of Wands as well. But he's making progress, which is the good news. So it's not like it's a situation where this King of Wands is sitting here twiddling his thumbs, wondering when this King of Pentacles is going to be ready. Because this King of Pentacles probably is taking a little bit of time. But he's slow and steady. He's the type of person, look, I need to take this slow. I need to work through this the right way. I know it's bringing things to a stop. I know that you want to move forward, but I can't help it. I need to work through this right now. And he's making some headway. So if you're the King of Wands, sorry about the bird, the animals need to make sure they're known. Their presence is, they're still present, they're just not here. The bird's in the cage, and she's been out all morning long, so I left her in there. And she wants to be out. So here's the other thing. I think this King of Pentacles is very clear about progress that he's making and where he's headed and how things are moving along. It could be that there's a lack of communication right now between these two. It could be that this King of Pentacles is a little hesitant to communicate with this King of Wands because he's feeling a little insecure about admitting, look, I need some more time, or I'm not ready for this, or I need some help regarding this situation. It feels like there could be a lack of communication between these two. If it's not a lack of communication, it's a resistance to be totally honest about what's going on. So if this is a private matter, for example, that this King of Pentacles is dealing with, he may be a little reluctant to explain to this King of Wands exactly what's going on. That's just one possibility. It's not necessarily true for everybody watching. It's just something that might be possible. Let's get this last round out for Aquarius. Let's see what else we get. Eight of Cups. There's the King of Pentacles again in reverse. Knight of Pentacles again in the same set of cards. King of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse. The Magician. And then the Three of Cups in reverse again over here. So these cards, this last set, quite literally just confirmed the story. I don't see a whole lot of details. There's one really important little piece that came out though. This King of Wands is could be considering walking away from this King of Pentacles. And I think he's considering walking away from this King of Pentacles because he feels like the King of Pentacles is holding things up. It's something that's happened before. Because again, this King of Pentacles is working through something, but he's not talking about it. He's making progress, but he's not talking about it. And due to the fact that there's minimal or lack of communication, this King of Wands is kind of up in the air about, okay, here I am. I'm sitting here ready to grab this Ace of Pentacles that I've manifested, not just for me, but for the people surrounding me. It's not just, this is not just a, I want this. This is, but he feels, obviously he feels very, it's something that's very important to this King of Wands. And he does want it, but he also knows that it's for the greater good, right? He feels like this King of Pentacles is holding things up. I don't think he's completely aware of why this is happening. And it's because I think there's a lack of communication on this King of Pentacles part. Now, if you are resonating with this reading and you're this King of Pentacles, I need you to know that it is if you are tied in with this Ace of Pentacles and you know what's going on with this King of Wands, if you're in partnership or you work for him or you're business partners, whatever this looks like to you, or collaborating on something or creating something, this King of Wands needs to know what's going on because he's getting ready to walk. He might be getting ready to leave you in the dust. And I think it's because he doesn't see the progress that's being made. And it's because you're not talking about it. And it would also be helpful for you to communicate, because I think that if you did, you might get some assistance from this King of Wands. If he was completely aware of what was going on with you, and I'm talking to you right now, Aquarius, as if you're this King of Pentacles, but both energies are equally as strong, so you could be either party, or again, you could be feeling like you're cross-watching for these two energies. But if you are this King of Pentacles, communication is key here, because if you don't communicate, he's likely to leave. Not likely, but there's that opportunity, that chance that he's going to leave you in the dust. He's going to walk away from the situation with regard to partnering or working with this King of Pentacles. If there's communication, it's possible you might get some help as well from this King of Wands, like I said before, which might move things forward for you a little bit more quickly with regard to whatever it is you still need to do or acquire or learn or understand, or the confidence you need to gain, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. Part of the motivation behind this King of Wands and the reason why he's considering taking action in this manner, and by that I mean possibly moving away from this King of Pentacles, is because he is concerned about other people and their reactions to the situation, or their lack of satisfaction with how things are going. There is definitely some recognition other people that are being affected by the situation, and this King of Wands knows it, and this is what's on his mind. He doesn't want to prolong something and disappoint others. So this King of Wands feels like he needs to do something, but he also feels almost immobilized because of this King of Pentacles. To a certain extent, it's kind of determining the direction that this King of Wands goes, because he's considering this King of Pentacles. If he takes the King of Pentacles out of the picture, then he doesn't have to consider what's going on with this King of Pentacles. He can go ahead and do what he needs to do on his own, but he's wrestling with this idea because he doesn't feel like this is really the right move to make. I think he's uncertain. And based on what I'm seeing, I'm not 100% sure about this, but based on what I'm seeing, I think that the best scenario would be for this King of Pentacles and King of Wands to communicate to the point where everything's out there on the table. Everything is clear and understood. Both perspectives are absolutely crystal clear. Then there can be an effort made to correct this problem, which is a lack of working together, a lack of communication, a lack of an inability to collaborate. That needs to be corrected for the situation to move forward. Now, obviously, the situation will be different for everybody, Aquarius. So there might be viewers out there who are thinking, well, I'm the King of Wands and I'm not sticking around for this King of Pentacles. I've been dealing with this crap way too long and I'm out of here. So that absolutely could be one of the outcomes. And then the other outcome is, I think that these two could correct the issues that are going on between the two of them and move forward together, but that is going to take some time. And I'm not sure if this King of Wands has that level of patience. So I'm going to take this card for Aquarius, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting that this came out. So the Six of Water, Six of Cups in reverse. To me, that's the card that indicates a significant relationship, one that is significant to you in the manner that it could be a soulmate relationship. It could be somebody from your past or somebody you've grown up with since childhood. Could indicate a relationship of longevity. It's a very significant connection or relationship. And that ultimately, and that makes sense, of course, in the situation, could be why there is this struggle right now, because this is the type of connection that we're dealing with. It's in reverse, so the reversal Six of Cups can indicate reflecting on things from the past that are not so pleasant. Could indicate resentment towards somebody. Sorry, it's hard for me to look for a page and talk at the same time, apparently. Some kind of conflict or issue that has gone on unresolved. And of course, in reverse is a potential blockage. So I'll display the card for you in the upright. This is about a third of a page. And then we'll wrap this up, Aquarius. Here we go. The Six of Water reversed has a very simple message and meaning. It does not serve us well to give in to the desire to inflict hurt just because we believe someone is deserving of it. We may feel that we are justified, but what purpose does an act of spiteful retaliation serve but to make us less and perpetuate suffering? It can also be said that it makes us energetically the same as the person who harmed us. Therefore, the Six of Water comes to caution against embracing pettiness and retaliation regardless of the circumstances. There is always a better option than an act of spite. Anger used in this manner is rarely beneficial or healing. Instead, it perpetuates suffering. There are none who can remain untouched when cruelty is offered. Both the person who inflicts it and the person it is inflicted upon will be marked by it. If revenge is desired, the best revenge we can mete out to anyone who has hurt and upset us is to remain peaceful and emotionally detached. We can choose to be kind to ourselves to end our suffering by walking away and investing our time and emotion in something more worthy. That's interesting. Okay, so this adds a whole new dimension to this level, in my opinion. this adds a, I don't know if I said that right, this adds a whole new dimension to this reading. And I think that this is indicating that there could be, again, something, this King of Wands could potentially be recovering from whatever's going on with this King of Pentacles, especially with the Four of Swords that came out here with Strength in reverse. He could be recovering from something that this King of Pentacles is dealing with that affected him. Again, I do feel that whatever this King of Pentacles is dealing with does affect other people, but specifically affects the situation, this relationship, and this opportunity. If this King of Wands is considering walking away from this King of Pentacles out of spite, or as an act of revenge, for example, or to get back at him for whatever reason, I think this card's indicating it's probably not a wise decision. If this person hurt you in the past, then just walking away and leaving your emotions at the door is probably your best bet. I think that I feel like I could stare at these cards for another half hour and probably find more information for you, Aquarius, but I've got to leave this here because I'm just starting to come up with these other storylines that I think will get too specific. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope that the reading was enjoyable. I hope that it resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. If you feel like leaving a comment and sharing your story, that's always interesting to read. I love those. And so I will see you next time, Aquarius. Thanks for watching.